All right, so it is April 30th. Welcome to Exercise for Health, and we're gonna start. So we're gonna do a superset today. So Fridays we do muscle groups, and so today it's gonna be biceps and tricep. And we're going to, by doing a bicep, then we let it rest, and then we go to the tricep. And I'm just gonna do two of these exercises, one for the bicep, one for the tricep, and then we'll switch to another bicep and tricep, and then we'll continue. Oh, hello, folks. Nice to see you. Yay. All right, so what we're going to do with our superset is we're going to start with a bicep curl. So please forgive me. I have my sunglasses on, and and we have my friend Carolyn in the back here. And you're going to see me a little bit in the shade, but let's see, I can move this way. So let's see. All right, so what we're going to do is a concentration curl. We're going to do one arm at a time. So it's going to be a curl all the way up to our chest and then back down, and then the alternate arm. And we're just going to do this for 30 to 60 seconds. So I'm actually going to time us. You're going to go at your pace, and you're going to go a full bicep curl. So here we go, standing up nice and tall, and you're gonna curl up one arm, release it, the other arm. And you're just gonna go alternating back, okay? Your pace, your weights, and your elbow should be locked into your side, right? So that you're just, and you can go faster to make it harder. You can go slower, right? Based on how it feels for you. And you're gonna pump your biceps. We're going to keep going. Now, this is 30 seconds. This is 30 seconds. All right. So when you are doing this curl, keep your elbow into your waist, right? Notice that I'm not using a very heavy weight. I'm actually just pumping easily. But because I'm actually, oh my God, you guys, I hear you. I can actually, there's some other people are kind of around me and behind me. Okay, and now stop. All right. This is
I like that.
Okay, this is my friend Carolyn here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take one dumbbell, and now I would take a slightly heavier dumbbell. And hello, oh look, it's my cousin Teresa.
From Sweden?
From Norway. Yes.
Hi,
very
cousin.
Cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the dumbbell behind our head. So I'm now just going to show you kind of back here. I'm going to bend my elbows. The dumbbell is going to be behind my head. And then I'm going to extend my arms all the way above my head and then down. Now, again, we're going to do this for 30 to 60 seconds. Now, if I could, Randy, if I could get a heavier one. Yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, again, the same thing, 30 to 60 seconds. If I can get my, here we go. All right, so we have our dumbbell behind our head, and we're going to begin. So we're going to press up and down. Now your elbows stay right next to your head, right? They're not moving. It's just you're using your triceps and you're pumping. Okay, there you are. Yeah, there you go. So you're pushing it with your tricep, and you're keeping your core tight, right? So you should not be moving your upper torso, just your triceps are working. Now that was already 30 seconds. So if you want to stop, stop. Otherwise, keep going. And I'm going to keep going till 60 seconds. And you're going to keep pumping. So we're kind of working these muscles and engaging them so that they feel like they've really done some work. Even if you don't have heavy weights, you should feel this. Okay, and that's it. That's a rest time. Now we're going to go back, and we're going to do another kind of bicep exercise. So Randy, you might want this back. And what we're going to do now is a bicep. Now this one we're going to do with an overhand. You see, I have my hands overhand on the dumbbells. I'm going to curl up to my chest. Then I'm going to curl back down. And then I'm actually going to do a row up here to my chest and down. So it's going to be a curl and then a row. Okay, I'm going to again time us. And important that you're using a nice tight core the whole time. So you're straight back. And here we go. Elbows locked to the side. Hello, people. And here we go. So we're going to curl up and down. So this is an overhand and row. Now, when you do this, your elbows are locked to your side. When you do the row, your elbows are out to your side. Okay, now you can go faster or slower. So I'm just going to go at my pace. You go at your pace. Pay attention to your body, though, and what feels comfortable. This row is a little different, right? Because we're using an overhand position for this bicep curl, and there's lots of muscles in our biceps here. So we're doing a little deltoid here as well when we do that row, and a little pec. But this is also very much a bicep. So we got 7 seconds left. 5 seconds, here we go. So you keep going at your pace. And here's the row, and then now let's stop. Okay, now we're gonna actually get on the ground. And when we get on the ground, we're gonna use 2 dumbbells. So when we do this, you wanna engage with maybe something slightly lighter, maybe not the heaviest of dumbbells. Because what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have my legs bent here. I have my dumbbells. If I have my dumbbells right above my chest, I'm not engaging my triceps at all. So I'm gonna have my arms at an angle the entire time. Okay, so they're at this angle. This is called the tricep skull crusher. You obviously can tell why, because you don't wanna, you could crush your skull, but you're not. So you're going to then extend and then straighten. But notice I straighten at this angle. I never come up all the way to my chest. I'm always at this angle so that I engage my triceps and work my triceps a lot more, okay? So that's what we're gonna do again for 30 to 60 seconds. So you guys ready? You're lying on your back. You got your 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand, and you got your angle with your arms. Your arms are straight, and now bend down. They touch the ground, and then they come back up. And you do this nice Triceps extension. So you're going to keep your arms in one place at this angle, and you're going to keep extending. So you do the skull crusher and extend. Now you can go faster to make it harder. Make sure your lower back is on the ground, right? You should not have an arched back. And you're just pumping and pumping. And I have a light weight in each hand, so that's 30 seconds right here. So keep going now. Now this is where you should start to feel it. And you want to keep your elbows in one place. They are not moving, meaning that they're not swaying back and forth in the air. Okay, so they're in one place, and you're just bending your arm so that you're engaging that tricep. And you should feel this. I definitely do. All right, so we're almost there. We got 3 seconds. And I'm going to stop and look, and that's it. That was it. So stop. Congratulations. Now we start over again. We do these 2 sets again. All right, so grab some water if you'd like. I am. It's good to see all of you. So we're going to start with the concentration curl, bicep, right? So we're going to alternate with this curl. So you now have an underhand position, and you're going to alternate full bicep curl. Okay, so you're just going to keep keeping those elbows locked in. Remember, the faster you go with, and pay attention, of course, but the faster you go, you're going to get more of a workout, right? If you have heavy weights, maybe you're going to go a little slower. Doesn't matter. I have lighter weights, so I'm just going to go a little faster. And now that's 30 seconds right there. Okay. So you're paying attention to your elbows locked in. Arms are just pumping your biceps. You should feel it. You got 15 seconds left. You can stop whenever you need to, right? So you're stopping whenever you need to. Okay. And you're doing great. I see all of you back there. Look good. Okay, 5 seconds. And that's it. Woohoo! All right. Now we're going to do that tricep with the standing up with one dumbbell. So Randy, if I could take that one. And we're going to now, you can get a slightly heavier dumbbell because you're using one dumbbell between two arms, right? So we're going to stand up. Again, we're timing this. So we're going to put our dumbbell between our hands behind our head. I'm standing up tall, and let's begin. So here we go. So you're going to just pump those triceps. You should feel your triceps working. Yep. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that looks good, you guys. So now you want to extend your arm all the way up. So if you can push that dumbbell as high up as possible, that's great. Now we have done 45 seconds already. So again, you want to stop. 10 seconds, right? Okay, you're doing great. And remember, your body, you do what works for you. And we're almost there. And 1 second, and that's it, and rest. Woo. Okay, now we do the next bicep exercise. And remember, that one is overhand, and it's a full curl. And then we do the row. Okay, so again, I'm timing us, so get some water if you would like. And we're now going to have an overhand position. And we're going to begin. So here we go. So we curl up and then row all the way close to your body and then down. And then we curl up and row. And when we are curling, our elbows are close to our body. When we do the row, our elbows are out. Okay, so you're paying attention to your body. You got a nice tight core, right? And I'm going a little slower, so you decide if you want to go faster or not, okay? And I know it's really windy here in Tucson, Arizona. Oh my God. But I hope you hear me. Okay, so keep going. We got 45 seconds. We're almost there. We got 10 seconds now. So keep going. Rowing and curl, and now stop. So rest, and now we're going to get onto the ground, lie down, and now we're going to do the skull crusher with 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand. At that angle. Okay, so I'm going to get myself a little windy here. Okay, so here we go. I hope you can you even see me? No. There we go. All right, so I got the dumbbells here. They're together. My feet are up. I'm at this angle, and now I'm going to do the tricep extension. So I'm keeping my arms at an angle. They are not above my chest. They're almost behind me, using the tricep muscle, right? So we're engaging, and we want to work it so that it's tired by the end of this. So you're going down and up, keeping those elbows in one place, right? You're not swinging your arms. You're really pumping those triceps. 5 seconds left. We can do this. You guys are strong. And that's it. And rest. All right, so fantastic. So now we're gonna do this one last time. And again, remember, if you haven't done this a lot, then don't do this last set. It's up to you, okay? So now we're gonna do the next and last set, starting with those concentration alternate bicep curls, right? And I'm gonna get my timer. We're standing up. We have our dumbbells in our hands, and let's begin. So it's a full alternating bicep curl, standing up nice and tall. Now you should be breathing. And if you're not, you're dead. Right. Right. So you should be bringing that dumbbell all the way up to your chest. Notice that my elbows are locked to my side, right? So you want to keep your elbows in one position so that you emphasize that bicep really being worked. Now that was 30 seconds. So stop when you need to. Now I'm going to keep going. So just push myself. And thank gosh, you know, having this community, I definitely push myself more. And that's good. So just notice how your body feels and do what feels right. We got 5 seconds left. So you can continue or rest. Okay, we're almost there. And now rest. Okay, now we're going to go to the one dumbbell heavier one. I'll grab that one, Randy. And then we're going to stand and do this. Both hands, right? We're going to be standing with one dumbbell, maybe slightly heavier. Put it behind your head with both hands holding it, and now begin. So we're now going to work that tricep. So pump that tricep back and forth. Keeping the elbows in one place, should not be moving all around your head, right? And you're going as fast or as slow as comfortable for you, okay? So you're not in any race, but if you have a lighter weight, then you can go a little faster. That would be great. Up to you. Okay, now we've done 40 seconds. So if you want to keep going, do it. You need to rest. You can also come back after you rest, right? So just take the time you need. Your body tells you what it needs. We got 5 seconds. I'm going to keep going here. 1 second, and now rest. Okay, now I'm not taking major breaks in between, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go on the floor. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to do the overhand dumbbell. Oh, yep. So we're going to do this next piece. There you go. Grab water if you like. And now I'm going to get my timer. And now it's overhand. And here we go. Elbows locked in, standing up nice and tall. Curl up to your chest and down and row and down. Curl and row and curl and row. When I am curling, I'm overhand with my grip. And when I do the row, I'm bringing it all the way up to my chest. I'm standing up nice and tall, like you. And your elbows are coming out to your side when you do that row, right? There you go. So that's 30 seconds. No, that was 40 seconds, excuse me. Almost there, almost there. Keep going or rest, up to you, right? Keep going, that's it. Oh. All right, so now we're gonna get onto the ground and we're gonna take our 2 dumbbells in our hand and you're gonna lie down on your mat and we're gonna do the skull crusher. And again, we're gonna get in a position where our arms are at a slight angle. Okay, so knees are bent, lower back on the ground. Look at my arms are at an angle, and now I'm going to do the bending of my elbows, and then I push up with my tricep and straighten my arm, but they don't come up anymore. They're not at my chest level. They're at this angle to engage our triceps. This makes it much harder. Okay, so just do this. Push, you're doing a little pumping of your triceps here, keeping your elbows in one place, extending those arms at the top, always at that angle. Okay, we got 20 seconds left. And remember, do what feels good to you. Now, I really feel my triceps. So I hope you are too, because that's what we want. We want to work those biceps and triceps. This is called a superset. Okay, and now rest. Nice. Beautiful job. So we did our superset of biceps and triceps. Now we're going to do core. So with the core, we're going to be using our mat. And I'm going to start with a canoe crunch. So the canoe crunch, we've all done a lot of canoeing. So here's how it should look. I'm leaning back, and I'm going to bring my knees up to my chest, and I'm going to pretend I have a paddle, and I'm going to pull it over to the side. When I come to the middle, my legs go out, and then I pull in again on the other side. So this is what the movement looks like. Now, if this is too hard, put your feet on the ground, modify it, and just go back and back. And you're working your obliques a lot, okay? So you can do it either way, all right? So we're gonna do this for 30 seconds and see how we do. All right, so here we go. Ready, set, and now we're going to paddle, extend, paddle, other side, extend, paddle, extend, and now you're just going to keep going back and forth. And remember, you can modify it and put your feet on the ground, and then you're just rowing with your upper body, and clearly your obliques, your core are working. Yes, when we lift our legs off like this, we're also engaging our lower core. But let me tell you, you are working your obliques. Okay, that was 30 seconds. Stop. Beautiful. Okay, that wasn't too hard, right? Okay, good. I love the faces that I'm seeing. All right, now what we're going to do is a crunch. The crunch is going to be one elbow is going to connect to the opposite knee. And I'm going to be kind of in this balance position. So I'm never touching, my feet never touch the ground. And I'm leaning back a little bit, engaging my core quite a bit. If that's too hard, then I just want you to put your feet on the ground and then lift up with your upper body and connect your opposite elbow to the opposite knee, okay? So again, modify as you need. We're gonna do 30 seconds. So I'm lifting my feet up, and now here we go. So I'm just doing a slight crunch. I'm pulling my knee in, and I'm pushing myself to touch that knee with my opposite elbow. And there's a lot of balance happening here, okay? So you should feel this. And we got 8 seconds. Woo. So if it hurts, put your feet down, okay? You don't want to hurt yourself. And stop. That was 30 seconds. Woo. Okay. That was awesome. Now we're going to do something that you've done before. This is going to be a plank. You've done planks, and the plank, we're going to do a shoulder tap. So if you have issues with your shoulders, you might not want to do this one. You might want to just get on your elbows. And here's the modified version. Here's the plank, right? If you want to do the shoulder tap, then it's going to be where you're on your arms like so. I lift my knees off the ground, and then I'm going to touch the opposite shoulder. Okay, now, please notice your body. So modify it if you need to, okay? You could even be on your knees and do this. Okay, but here we go. Ready? Get on your plank position, whichever one. And now let's do the shoulder tap. Shoulder tap. Opposite shoulder that you're tapping. You got to get some balance. You're working your core. So your core should be tight. But notice that you're also working your shoulders and your arms. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. And make sure you're not twisting your lower bottom here. You're keeping your bottom tight like a table. And now I'm going to go to 60 seconds, but you can stop anytime. 45 seconds right here. Okay, so we've done this a number of times. So some of you will feel comfortable doing this, others stop. Now, your core is tight, right? Yes, and stop. Okay, that was it. Now, we're gonna do that 2 more times, that whole entire set. I have a friend here who's giving me a face. So, remember, you're gonna do what you can. And I hope you're breathing. That's good. Cheers to all of us who need water. Water in Arizona is a good thing. Okay, so canoe crunch. We're going to do the canoe crunch again, 30 seconds. So remember, we're leaning back. Modify it and put your heels on the ground, or you're going to lift your feet up and you're going to crunch. All right, so here we go. So I'm sorry, not crunch. We're going to extend our legs in and then out. So I'm doing it backwards now. Here we go. So pull in when you go to the side. Pull your knees in when you swing over, and they come out when you go to the middle, your legs. Okay? So you are paddling, and you're not going to stop until another 4 seconds. And that's it. And okay, now we're gonna do, what? Did I hear beer belly? What is, okay, now we're gonna do the crunch, which is gonna be, again, your legs are off the ground and you're pulling your knees and alternating elbow, or you have your legs on the ground and you're just using your upper core. Regardless, you're gonna feel your core. We just did our obliques, now we're doing our whole core. Lift your legs up, and now here we go. Pull your knee in. Okay, you're pulling your knee in each time, and you should be pulling yourself up with your upper core. Your chest is kind of coming forward when it's trying to touch that opposite knee. And let me tell you, this is not easy, right? So if you're tired, that's good. Okay, stop. That's 30 seconds. You're doing great. All right. Now we're going to do the last, which is the plank shoulder tap. So grab some water. Good to see all of you. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I'm in the shade, which I know means you can't see me as well, but it feels so much better. So here we go. We're going to do this now for a minute. Remember, you do as much as feels right for you. Okay, so you're on your hands, and now you're getting into that table position, or you're on your elbows holding the plank. Okay, so here we go, shoulder tap. Now, pay attention to your core so you're not twisting your body when you're lifting your arm to touch the opposite shoulder, right? There's definitely some balance happening, and you have to use your arms, but really pay attention to your core, because that should be tight. So if it's not tight, focus on your stomach, pull it in. Okay, your back is flat. Now that was 30 seconds. So remember, stop when you need. Now I'm going to keep going. I might be going a little slower now, but maybe you are too. Okay, so 15 seconds, 10 seconds now. So remember, don't twist your hips. My hips want to twist. Okay, stop. That was amazing. Okay, we got one more set. I know you're like, what? Yes, we can do this. And remember, if you have not done this for a while, or you're new to doing this, just do these 2 sets and rest this last one. Or come in and just do a really modified version of this last set. Okay, so now we're gonna do the canoe crunch, right? The canoe, where we're gonna paddle and pull in. When we paddle, we extend in the middle, pull in again. Okay, ready, set, and pull in, extend, pull in other side. We are using our obliques, right? Our side muscles in our stomach. Of course, we're also using our lower and our upper core, but this is because we're twisting our upper body. So pay attention to twisting your upper torso to each side, right? And that's it. Okay, stop. Whew. All right, beautiful. Now we're gonna do the lovely crunch. So grab some water, like me, if you wish. And now we're gonna do the crunch. So this is engaging our entire core. Remember, modify, put your heels down if you need, otherwise lift them up. And here we go. So we're gonna alternate elbow to knee. Now pull in those knees, and I'm pumping with my elbow and my shoulder, so I'm using my upper core quite a bit. So notice we're not doing as long, but we're definitely engaging our core. 5 seconds, alternate, and that's it, rest. Yes, I hear Randy. Okay, very good. Now we're gonna do the last one, and that's gonna be the shoulder tapping and the plank. So again, remember, when you're doing this, if it's too hard on your shoulders, don't go on your hands, just do the plank on your elbows. All right, so otherwise, I'm gonna do the shoulder. So here we go. Get your knees off the ground, body is tight, and now we tap the opposite shoulder. You're nice and tense with your core, right? You're pulling in your stomach, your butt is tight. You're going back and forth, so you've got some balance happening here. And you're engaging that core big time. Your back is flat, not rounded. That was 30 seconds. You're going at your pace. If you can go faster, great. Go slower, slower, that's good. Now, I have to keep saying it because I notice when I get tired, I want to twist my hips. Don't do that, okay? So don't do what I'm doing. I have to keep saying it out loud so I don't do it, because then I keep my core tight and then I'm really engaging that stomach. Okay, stop. Well done. We did it all. Now, last thing we're going to do is 3 sets of leg. Now we're going to start on the ground with a hip thrust, okay? And we're going to do a marching hip thrust. Everything I'm doing is timed today. So I'm going to do it for 30 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds. And I'll show you what it looks like. We've done it many times. We're engaging our glutes, right? This is where we keep those glutes from sagging down to the ground. We tighten them. So we push up and my hips are way up high, and now I'm engaging my glutes. So your glutes are these upper muscles in your butt. And then we're going to march, alternating legs, okay? So that's what you're gonna do. And now we're gonna do that for 30 to 60 seconds. All right, so let me get my timer going, ready? And now put your hips up in the air, tighten your glutes, and now march. Okay, now you don't have to lift your knees way up to your chest. The most important thing is that you're keeping your hips up high. And now we're engaging, when we do this march, we're engaging our hamstrings and our quads here. So that's good, but you want to keep pushing your hamstrings, your glutes up into the air. And that was 30 seconds and rest. Okay, I'm going to do 30 seconds for all of us today. All right, so now what we're going to do, we did that. Now we're going to do with a dumbbell, we're going to put the dumbbell behind our knee. And this one, let me just stop the timer here. Okay, be still. Now, we put I'll show you on the side. Dumbbell goes behind the knee. Now, I'm going to do two things. First, I'm going to tighten my grip on that dumbbell so it doesn't slide and fall. So I lift my knee up. Then I'm going to do a kick up to engage my hamstring. Then I'm going to come down. Then I'm going to go to the side and use my side adductor muscle. Okay, so it's going to be a kick up for the hamstring and then a side adductor muscle. Okay, we're going to do that maybe 10. I'll count on this one. So we'll do 10 and then we'll change sides, okay? So get your weight behind your knee, lift your knee up a little bit, and let's go. Kick up and down, side, down. Kick 2, down, side, down. Kick 3, down, side, down. Kick 4, down, side. Now lift that leg up. 5 and side. 6 kick and side. 7 kick and side. 8 kick and side. 9 and side. 10 and side. And rest. Now switch the weight to the other knee, right? So you're gonna rest that leg. And now we're gonna use the other hamstring and adductor muscle. So you grip your weight, lift your knee off the ground a little bit, and now we're gonna do the kick. When you do these kicks, you push up, you're really engaging your hamstring. When you're going to the side, you gotta lift that knee up. Okay, so that's what you're doing. So ready, set, and kick back. So here's our kick. And now the side, lift it up high. And 2, and side. And 3, kick, and down, side, and down. 4, down, side, down. 5, kick up, side. 6, and side, lift up. 7, and side. 8, and side. And 9, and side. And 10, and side. And now rest. Okay, so you're going to take that dumbbell, take it off. And now we're going to do a little squatting to round out the whole thing. So we've done a great job so far. Almost finished the first of the 3 sets for our legs. Try to do kind of a round the world type of thing here where we're doing different parts of our legs. Okay, so this is going to be, I think you can all see me, yes? All right, so this exercise, we're going to start with our feet together. I'm then gonna do a sumo squat. Now, sumo squat, you're not bending over, so you're coming down with your butt down, and then you're coming back together, and then you're using the other leg to do a sumo squat. Now, when we come together, guess what? We do a little squat here. So it's gonna be sumo squat, together squat. Sumo squat, together squat, okay? So I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. You do as long or as little as works for you. Feet together, whichever side you want to start. Sumo squat, together squat. Sumo squat, together, sumo, together. You want to go low, sumo, together, sumo. You're going to start to feel this together. Sumo, you can go faster if you like. Sumo and together, sumo, together, sumo, together, sumo, and that's it. Okay, now you all should be breathing, yeah? You're breathing? Good. All right, that's good. Now we're going to start over. So now we're going to do the hip thrust again for the second lovely set. Okay, so here we go on our back. And remember, we're marching. Now, sorry, I don't think you can see me now. Let me get this. Here we go. All right, so I'm on my mat. I'm gonna lift my hips up off the ground. My palms are on my side. So here they are up, and now I'm gonna march. So march, begin. Lift your knee up, alternate, lift, 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 lift. Keep the hips up. Keep pushing those hips up. So you're engaging your glutes, right? When we march, we're also using those hamstrings, right? Now, what? That was it, 30 seconds. Rest. Nice job. Remember, take the time in between you need to rest, okay? All right, so now we're going to do the next lovely exercise with the dumbbells, right? So this is going to be for our hamstring and our side thigh muscles, the abductors. So here we go. I'm going to get some water. I'm definitely breathing. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Wow, aren't you nice? That was very sweet. All right. Yeah, really. Yeah, I got a crew here. All right, so we're going to put the dumbbell behind our knee. Lift that knee up and tighten it so that that dumbbell is not going to fall. We're going to do 10 on one leg, going kicking up, donkey kick, and then the side. Ready, set. So we kick up and down, side, high as you can, and down. 2, down, side, down. 3, down, side, down. 4, down, side, down. I'm going to go a little faster. 5, down, side, down. 6, down, side, down. 7, down, side, down. 8, down, side, down. 9, side. 10, side. Okay, rest. Now, take that dumbbell, put it into the behind your other knee. And now tighten the grip on that knee with that dumbbell. And ready, set, and lift, go up. Donkey kick and side. 2, and side. 3, side. 4, side, lift it up. 5, side. 6, side. 7, side. 8, side. 9, side. We got this. 10, side, and rest. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to do the last of the squats, and then we have only one set left. Oh my God. All right, we can do this. Wow. Okay. All right, I'm breathing. Okay, so feet are together. Oh, let me get my timer. And ready, set, and here we go. Sumo squat and together squat. The other side and together squat. And sumo and squat. And we're squatting. But remember, when you're squatting, you're trying to put your butt down. Don't go out, right? So if you can't go down as far, that's okay, because we're kind of doing a constant movement here. We got 5 seconds. Pay attention to going straight down, and that's it. And rest. Beautiful. Remember, sumo squat is engaging those thighs. So you should feel that right up here in those thighs. Okay, we're going to do the last set. So I think you can see. Yes, you can. We're going to be now on the ground doing those hip thrusts. And this is the last one. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to time this. And we're going to get ready. Lift your hips up and march. So remember, you can go as fast or as slow as you want, but you want to keep those hips up the entire time. Even if you just held your hips up, you're going to feel that. So you don't have to march. The marching is a little more cardio and a little more hamstring. But I'll tell you, you're going to feel it no matter what. Keep going. And that's it, and rest. Okay, that was beautiful. Now, guess what we're going to do now? You're right. It's the donkey and the sidekick. So we're going to put the dumbbell behind our knee, right? We're going to get ourselves on our knees and our hands. Lift that one knee with the dumbbell up off the ground. And now we're going to kick. Ready, set, and kick up. Keeping that dumbbell there and down. Now side lift and down. 2, side. 3, side. I'm going to go a little faster. 4, side. 5, side. 6, side. 7, side. 8, side. 9, side. 10, side. Excellent. Now switch sides, and you're going to put the other dumbbell behind that other leg. It's so happy to have it. And now it's going to lift up. It's in its position. And here we go. Kick up and side and down. Kick 2 and side. So kick 3 as high as you can without loosening that dumbbell. 4 and side. 5 and side. 6, side. 7, side. 8, side. 9, side. 10, side, and rest. Okay, you should feel that hamstring. You should feel that in your glutes and your thigh muscles, your abductors. So well done. Now, I'm gonna do the last thing. I'm gonna get some water and we'll do those squats. And then we're done. And we are amazing. We're healthy, strong, vital, right? All those good things together in community. That's what we're doing. Thank goodness. I'm telling you, you all have saved my life here. So here we go. So we're gonna stand up. I don't know if you can see me. Doesn't really matter because you know what to do. But here you go. So hands on your hips, feet together. We're squatting. Get ready. And whoa, I gotta get the timer. Ay. I know, false start. Yeah, that's right. I know you all wanted that break. Okay, here we go. So sumo squat, together squat. Sumo, other side, together. Sumo, together. Now focus on going lower. So go slower, but go lower down when you squat. Okay? So I'm going a little lower now to pay attention to my glutes and my hamstrings and my thighs. And we're going to do 5 seconds left here. And that's it. Woo! Well done. Oh my God. Amazing. Yay, we did it. All right.